Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally going to be talking about a game that I never thought I was going to be able to talk about on the channel. And we're going to be talking about Daxter, the PSP spin-off game is what I call it, to the Jak and Daxter franchise. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. You guys probably played this when it first came out. I did not. I was never able to play the game because I didn't have a PSP growing up. I probably could have gotten a PSP, but I was never too involved in the PSP games. I was always preferring a controller, and that's just the way I was. But the entirety of this story was, I would say, a definition of a spinoff. It pretty much was a spinoff between the first and second game of how when Jack and Dexter arrive in Haven City, that's when they get split up, and then Dexter finds this bug company that he starts working with, and he starts taking out small metalheads and a few big metalheads, while at the same time supposedly looking for Jack. He forgets, and at the same time he even remembers, oh man, I gotta find Jack, oh I gotta do this, and then he later remembers that he's been in jail, tortured, and processed with Dark Eco for the last 2 years. And it's really crazy because we do see a couple glimpses of Jack in here. We see even the metalhead leader. We even see a couple other characters. I can't remember the one's name. The one that Jack races in the second game. I can't remember his name for the life of me. But again, this game wasn't bad. You could still tell it had aged, but it was still a fun game. It had a lot of the Jak and Daxter elements, but I will say it was more along the lines of certain levels will drive you crazy. Because I will say when I was in the fish cantina, it was very difficult because of trying to figure out how to go, to one area of the map and to another, and then the prison and all that kind of stuff, because it made you wonder, okay, you're playing as Dexter, there's only so much Dexter can do. Jack is obviously, the main guy, he can fight, he can do this, he can do that. What can Dexter do from a fighting standpoint, and giving him like a little, bug zapper type deal where you can use bug spray, you can use a flamethrower, and you can use like a sonic boom, and then also being able to use a like a little bug spatula type deal. And again, it does get repetitive throughout the entirety of the game of doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, like it does sometimes in the other Jak and Daxter games, but it does get to be more fun and a good little side story. That's pretty much the best way I can attest to this game. It's a good little side story. For those of you that did grow up playing this, I can see why a lot of people love this game. I do like this game, but I also can say, is it my favorite of the franchise? No, it is not. I think Jak 2 and Jak 3 will always be my favorite in the franchise. I still have not played Jak X Combat Racing. I have not played Jak The Lost Frontier yet, even though I'm playing those two right now. Because again, I didn't have a PSP, like I said, or I can't remember if it was on either the console. I could be wrong. But overall, again, I am a Jak and Daxter fan to my core, and I will always have fond memories of playing these games. Now again, if I played this game probably when I was younger, I'd probably have a little bit more of a connection with this particular game, even though that I love the franchise. But again, this game just wasn't my favorite of the franchise, which again, I think that is okay in my opinion. But what do you guys think about this? Again, this is my first time playing. I probably should have done a playthrough, but I wasn't thinking about it. But either way, what are your thoughts about it? Let me down in the comments down below. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. What do you guys think of Dexter, the game? Is it a favorite of yours? Is it okay? Is it the best out of the franchise? I love Dexter. I think he's a great character. But again, I think without Jack, it kind of feels less than. It kind of feels like, again, that they're just playing on one each other, which again, what they normally do in the games anyway, because Jack relies on Dexter, Dexter relies on Jack, and they kind of just play off each other from, the action moments to the dramatic moments to the funny moments. And again, without Jack being there, it kind of just felt a little less in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you as always on the next one.